Alright, today we're at a beautiful little park with lots of geese, so apologize for all their noise that they make. There's also a couple wood ducks there too. But we're going trout fishing today using a little nymph fly. Got beat up a little bit, but he should still work. And here we go. So this is our first pool. I'm seeing a couple fish up towards the top end of the pool, so we're going to go after them and see how we do. They don't seem to be too spooked by my presence, so it's a good sign. It's also a super cold morning. I believe it's 33 or 34 degrees Fahrenheit, so right up against freezing. Let it drift down past them. A couple more trout at the back end of the pool there too. Don't seem to be too active, but I don't expect them to be too active. It's a little cold and I found a good tree, but I think we came right out, so might have to sneak in a little closer to them for that longer cast. Yeah, the way this pool's set up, I'm gonna have to sneak into the water. So it's gonna be a cold one today. Alright, so I've moved directly behind these fish and I'm casting all the way upstream of them. I'm gonna try and hit right about even with that rock. We're just a little short, but that's okay. Just letting it drift over them. I'm kind of watching for that leader to go forward suddenly. That'll be a sign of a bite. We're just fishing it at the speed of the water. Not doing anything fancy to it. Letting it drift down past them. I got one little guy looking at it. It'd be fun to catch him just for a fish. And we're through them all, so we're going back up after him. I'm in the fast moving water now. Gotta keep a little better track of it. Bounce along some rocks at the bottom, which is right where we should be. I missed one there. There we go. That's the cast we need. One trout just boiled on the left side there. Turned over to eat something, so they're starting to feed. It must be getting warm enough. I talked to a couple other it's fly fishermen. They were getting ice buildup on their flies and their eyelets, so I'm not having any of those issues, so I think I'll be okay. See if I can get that guy to follow again. It is super cold though today, so it's going to be slow fishing all the time. So I just saw my first feeding fish of the morning, and he's about 3/4 the way up the pool, and we're going to see if we can get him to feed again on a nymph fly. He came to the top, so we do have feeding trout in this pool. We're just going to see if we can get to him just under the surface though. That was a little short, but it's okay because this is a nymph fly, and there's probably other trout in here as well. Didn't see any takers, so we're gonna cast up there again. We're gonna see if we can get it just a little farther up. Oh, there we lost the front end of the pole. I didn't realize it was coming loose. It's a good blooper to have in there though. Oh, landed it. So I started out with a much smaller presentation, about a quarter this size. You know what they say, if it's not working, go more radical or more subtle. We went subtle and then we went subtler. Now we're going to go radical. This is supposed to imitate like a bleeding minnow, and these guys seem to be deep, so it's pretty heavy as well. We'll see what it does. Alright, here's first couple casts with it. We're going to get it as far up on that side of the pool as we can. Oh, that flows nice. Oh. It's quite a bit bigger presentation than what I was throwing, about twice as big. So I'm going to see if they like it or not. I've certainly used this on a casting reel and not a fly reel, and it seemed to work very well on that. That wind just caught me real good. So I just had a trout, just about annihilated about 3 times. Came up to it and turned and then ran back and came up to it again. So they're definitely more interested in this, especially when you give it a little jiggle. Now that we got some sunlight coming in on the stream, that red tinsel really gets to them. So hopefully I'll have a fish on here a little bit. There, one just charged it. We're getting looks. There's right change, going bigger, going more radical. Get all the way up there. Yeah, that's what we like. All right, I got a nice trout on. We went bigger. Oh, he's a nice one. Got him. That's a nice fish. Drop him in the water, give him a drink, and we'll get him off, and we'll take a look at him once we get him off the hook. That is a nice fat fish, big female rainbow. We're gonna let her go. And she's back. That's a real nice fish. So now I've got the ultralight. I had a fatal error with the fly rod. Sorry about the water noise. It just cast in here and I had one really interested in there. So we're gonna see if we can get him. If I ever figure out, oh, that's what's wrong. Got a loop thrown in the bail. There we go. He didn't come back after it, so who knows? I might have spooked him off. We'll go back after him again. Oh, he's got it. Oh, I had one on, and my drag wasn't set tight enough. Oh, that's bad. Well, there he struck it again, so he didn't have him hooked, but he's interested. Man, that was stupid. I missed that fish so badly. I don't even deserve him. This is just a little itty bitty rainbow. Get her back in right away. That was the first cast. And she's away. That's a good one. Good sign too. Alright, let's see if I can get another one to look at it. There's 3 or 4 right next to her, so that one had been caught before and ran. But yeah, they're moving now. We got a little sunlight on them, so now they're more aggressive. Oh, I missed him. He went for it. Here we go. All right, we're definitely gonna get one here. They're like sharks right now. They're not quite hitting it, but they're looking all over it. Oop. Oh, this is a good pool. I might have to let it cool off a little bit though. They're kind of short stroking me. That one wanted it. There, he whacked at it again. Oh, and he missed it. He hit it 3 times. So I don't know why they're not getting a hook in them, but they're definitely after it. There's like 10 or 15 of them in this pool. They must have just stocked this yesterday and nobody fished it because they're super aggressive. I didn't get anybody to follow that one, so I think I'm out of the pool there. Whoop! There's one feeding on the back corner. Get fly rod fish. So I hooked up with this nice little guy, changed presentations. This is a nice rainbow. He's pretty. Real thick fish. Take a look at him. Alright, here we go on the roof. And there he's gone. I just caught 3 out of this pool because I took a break from filming, and of course now I won't be able to get one to come back in, but there's about 10 in here after that, those 3 that I caught, so hopefully I can get on one here. They're liking it just real slow jigged. Huh, so now I may have pressured him a little hard. There we go. I got him. Maybe not. Nice little rainbow. Get your spins out, bud. And yeah, alright. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go. Get a free pass today. Alright, hook out. There we go. Nice looking rainbow. Whoop. Stop flopping, you're gonna go back in. There we go. See if I can get one more out of here. I'll call it a day. why am I using white? Well, white stands out really well against this gray, dark bottom. So I guess it's brown too. All three of those it stands out really well from. So I'm like, you know what? If I see it disappear, I probably got one. Oh, I lost him. Hopefully you saw him turn over. He was bouncing along, and he took it, and I lost him. We still got fish following it though, so that's good. Right over here. This is the advantage of waders, by the way. It's not that you can sit in the water the whole time. It's you can fish the pool completely differently. Yeah, sitting in the stream is a good time and stuff. But if you can access the water from the near side, so instead of having to cast 25 feet, I cast 5 feet. Oh, I lost him. I was talking, and I should have been fishing. So you can access it from 5 feet instead of 25 feet. Your chances of getting a fish are much better. Because I'm almost vertical jigging these guys. You know, I'm just letting it go by them. And they swing around. And they hammer it. I might have just found the last aggressive fish in the pool. Let's hope not. Let's hope I find one more. Because I really screwed that one up. That was a nice fish. Well, I still got one kind of following around. Just fucking annoying. I missed him. Might be one more. Yeah, he's definitely catchable. Doesn't want to commit, but he likes it. Must be a male, right? Alright, well, I'm thinking I'm calling it. I'm not getting them to chase nearly as aggressively anymore. And they've kind of all moved back to the back into the pool. So that tells me that I've overstayed my welcome. But this was a good pool. I got 5 fish in under 25 minutes. You can't do much better than that.